Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena. As you can see, we are on Mickey's final account, ready for some viewer summons, 180,000 diamonds. So again, we're gonna pick up a Talene here. Hopefully it'll be as good as our last one. I have had the best luck I have ever seen or ever had on Mickey's account. So again, a crazy amount of diamonds. So looking at the heroes here, Shamira, of course, is the main carry. We have Lucius, but look, we have a plus 30 on Rowan. We have a plus 30 on Belinda. So overall, the Lightbearer account is very, very solid. Just need a couple more heroes here to go ahead and max them out. Love to build Gwen, love to build Rose. Very strong heroes. Here, it looks like we're lacking a couple Maulers. Not many, actually, at all. While they're the same, we have Namora up here. Iran, we'd like some copies, as well as Leica. Only one that we have up here is Shamira. We do have Grez that he's building here. We do have a couple copies of Pharrell. Talene, one copy. The twins got a couple copies of, as well as it looks like Aziz is already a little bit higher. So like we always do, we went through, we popped all of our chests. So let's go ahead and we will look at our stones. 31 stones here. We'll pop the first 20, see who we unlock and see who we get. Which here, Warwick. Warwick is a hero that people have said simply replaced by Drez, since Drez has the defense reduction, plus Drez is bringing more damage overall. So let's see. So we got Thane, Pharrell, Shamira, which is good. We got Namora, which we already had up. Brutus, Cirrus, Thorin, Leica, Tassie, Isolde. So no Celestials or Hypogeans in there. But overall, I mean, we got a copy of Lucius there. We got a copy of Grez. So the second pull, there is Saurus. Always looking for copies of Saurus because he is so vital in the Twisted Essence bosses, as well as the bosses themselves. So we got a copy of Saurus there, another copy of Rose. We got Titus, double copies of Titus, Rigby, which a lot of people have said is fodder. And we also do have the Bluestones max. So we're going to go ahead and save those. That way we have enough food and enough fodder to go ahead and build whoever we're looking for. But looking here, as you can see, a lot of heroes, a lot more stars, a lot of elites. So we do have Lucius. We'll go ahead and add a star on him because we pulled another copy. Same with Shamira here. We'll add another star, so taking him to 3 stars. Getting a lot more powerful here. So let's take a look at our wish list. Same with the heroes. I'm thinking let's keep the wish list where it is because we don't have any ascended heroes at this point. As much as I'd like to put in Drez, Maulers don't have any ascended heroes. So once we get either K-Sauce or Brutus, I believe were the two that we had. Yep, K-Sauce and Brutus. Once we get them up to an ascended level, which just a couple more copies, we will go ahead and swap those out. As you can see, our companion summons, companion points, we have 34 companion summons, which is a ton. So let's see how on point they are today, which are an elite rate off the bat. That's what I like to see. A copy of Nara. Definitely one of the best Graveborn heroes by far. With the rates of companion points being much higher, meaning you have a less likely chance of pulling elite cards in here. Any that we pull out of here is definitely good, definitely a bonus if you can pick up cards in here, because again, the rates are not as good. But look at that. That is 8 rare cards out of that pull. We've only seen 1 elite so far. And this is the rates that we usually see when it comes to the companion points. Which I'm hoping, it seems like it's a little slow start to the summoning session, but I'm hoping it picks up quite a bit. We need some elite cards here. We have 400 scrolls, which is a ton. But look at the amount of rare heroes we are getting. 3 more rare heroes there. All right, come on, we need some elites. Shake it off a little bit. 4 more, so we got 2,100 left. Waiting to see a double, a triple, a quad, anything out of here, even just an elite. Couple more rare cards there. So we'll go ahead. Oh, I clicked the button. It might not work. It did not. All right, let's restart it really quick. do not click the ascend button, the auto ascend. It takes you right to the temple and it seems to bug out every time. Let's go ahead and restart. It seems like every time that I click the button there, which it takes me right to the temple, it seems to bug out. So it doesn't let me ascend it, but look at our rare heroes there, giving us a ton of food and a ton of Elite Plus food there, which is what we're looking for. We do need a lot, but we do need some more summons. 19 summons left. Only got one Elite so far. All right, so a couple more rares. This is going to be devastating if we don't see any more. There's another one. All right, so that's 2 Elites. It is a copy of Damon. Super powerful tank, Graveborn. If you have not built him, I built him on my pay-to-win account. Does super, super well with his soul shield that he does. And look at that, a double. That's what I want to see. Copy of K-Sauce and Screg, so double Maulers there. And look at that, back to back to back. That's what we're talking about. Oden unlocked. Definitely want to see more from the companion points. Definitely come back. All right, so that's 3 in a row with a double. Definitely good to see the companion points doing something. All right, another one, which is a copy of Cirrus. We'd love to see some Hypogens, which we haven't seen any. Same with Celestials, haven't seen any yet. So it has been nothing but regular heroes at this point. Couple more rare cards. Got 1,000 companion points left. 5 more rare cards, which, like I've always said, 5 or more rare cards I am okay with. 3, definitely low. Bad summon when you're getting 3. 4, still a little bit low. Come on, I want to get 2 or 3 more Elites out of here at least. We have 6 more pulls. Which 3 rare cards. Rare cards are even sold out. Don't click the ascend button. When it's capped, it seems that is the one that is bugging it out. I have not seen it bug out when I go to the shop myself. But there is K-Sauce. A couple more copies, a lot more food there. And we still don't have enough to get them up for the Mauler faction, so we need a couple more copies here. 5 more to get some elite heroes out of here. All right, 6 more cards there. All right, only 4 on that one. We got 3 more. 1 more elite, 2 more elite, a triple, a quad, anything. 2 more. All right, and our final one here with the companion. Hopefully it is an elite turn. It is just some more rare cards. So not the best pulls there. We did get quite a few elites, but not like I'm used to. A little bit down there. All right, so here we have 400 scrolls. We have 180,000 diamonds. Only 45 cards for Talene, so a little bit low on the cards, but 418. If we can pull some Celestials, if we can pull some Hypogens out of here, it would be absolutely phenomenal. Remember, every third one is an elite, which there's our 2. That means this one will be our elite pull. There we go, top right. Hopefully it's a good hero. Copy of Screg. So still building the Maulers. Maulers, unfortunately, as much love as Lilith has given them lately, people are still not using them. Seems like people love the team, but they don't use the team. They love the Maulers, but they don't use the Maulers. And a double right there. Let's go ahead and catch up on some elites with Leica and Verk. So definitely some more Mauler love as well as the Wilders. Iran Leica Shell, one of the most important formations in the game, used for a majority of campaign stages, as well as a solid PvP, and another double there, which is Oden and Cirrus. Oden we just unlocked, so that's, again, don't press the ascend button. That's where we were kind of getting stuck last time, because I believe that is the bug that I'm finding. So even here we got Verk, we got Cirrus, we got Oden. So a couple more copies there, a lot more fodder. So we can continue to build heroes on this account. 338 left. All right, we've been getting lucky with a couple doubles. We need some triples, need some quads. I'd love to see some Celestials or Hypogens still. And there's another elite, which is a copy of K-Sauce. So I think we need one more K-Sauce, and we will have him up to Ascended as well as we continue the push here. All right, so another elite, just getting him one at a time now, which is Isabella. Isabella is a very solid hero. If left alone, she can do a ton of damage, but now she is competing with Oden for a spot. Back-to-back elites here, which is a copy of Isabella again, so double copies of Isabella right there. She really competes with Oden, depending. He brings Disintegration and the Formation Altering. She brings raw damage, which is always good, depending on the team comps that you're fighting. So another elite right there, which is a copy of Brutus. So we got to be almost full on our rare cards, and then we'll check the K-Sauce Brutus situation. Another double, look at that. It is Saurus and like a double Wilders there. Always good to see the double pulls. All right, so that's 2. This one, there we go. Don't click the Ascended button. All right, so there is Brutus, which I'm hoping that might be enough, which it looks like it is. All right, so we got Brutus up to Ascended, so let's go ahead and drop him in here. Double copies there, up to Ascended. So let's drop him out of the wish list, and we're actually going to take him out. We'll add Drez in, which I would definitely like to see. 200 summons here left. Pick up a couple copies of Drez, and look at that, an elite off the bat, which is Gwen. Definitely a super powerful hero. Absolutely love Gwen. Use her in the Bizzle Expedition. Use her a ton in the campaign. She carries the Lightbearer Tower. Such a vital hero to progression for a lot of parts of this game. And another elite right there, which is another copy. That's triple Isabella. So definitely building her. I believe we got a couple copies of her already. Another elite, back-to-backs. Copy of Falks. Still no Celestials or Hypogens at this point. Hoping we're going to do a big pull, and it's going to be a couple Celestials or Hypogens. I would love to see another copy of Falks. 128 scrolls left, and look at that. Back-to-back elites again, which is Pharrell. Definitely one of the best Graveborn. Him, Nara, and Damon are solid Graveborn heroes, especially when you come to the tower. Required heroes by far to progress the tower, especially later stages. And triple, look at that. We got our first triple, which is Drez. There we go. That's why we put him in the wish list. Wanted to see him, wanted to unlock him. Still want to really build him. Which we got Drez, we got Pharrell and Verk. Very nice pull there. So we got a couple more red chests. So that gives us another Isabella. So let's run through our teams really quick just to make sure we're not accumulating too many copies of heroes. All right, so looking at our Lightbearer, we have, and I wish they put them in order. We have Rigby, so I see 2 Gwens there. Looks like all fodder down here have a copy of Rowan, which we only have 1 copy of Rowan, I believe. So we still need more to get him up to Ascended. Maulers, so we still need a little bit more to get K-Sauce up, but we don't have anyone else built. Triple Verks, don't have Scrag, double Titus. Here we have quite a bit of food, which we got Leica, so we do have 2 copies of Leica. So with food, that'll be enough to take her up to Ascended at that point. So we can drop Leica out. It looks like we don't have Namora. So let's see, so if we drop out Leica, we'll actually swap in Namora so we can start building that formation shell overall. Then the Graveborn, we do have Pharrell. So we have 4 copies of Pharrell, which is awesome. So we can actually swap in someone else. We have triple Isabellas, which I believe we just had Grez. So Grez, we have more than enough Grez. So we can swap out Grez, we can swap out Pharrell because we have 4 copies of him. Let's go ahead and change it up here. So we'll swap out Pharrell, we'll swap out, which Grez we didn't even have in there. And at this point, honestly, I'm thinking either Kelthar or Baden, because we got enough Grez, we got enough Shamira. Let's go with Baden. Baden is a solid hero. Well, actually, you know what? Let's go with Kelthar. I do like Kelthar, and I like his ability. With him being a ranger, definitely a solid hero. Again, I've used him a lot in the Abyssal Expedition because he does well. Just the randomness that he kind of teleports around is where I get stuck. Still not sure. We might do Graveborn faction on this one. We did Lightbearers on the last one, but let's continue with our summons. We have 9 more pulls here, which a couple more rare cards. Hoping for a couple more elites. Another triple would be nice. And a single elite. Still looking for the Celestials, which Nomura we just popped in there. Definitely a good Wilder, especially with her rework. And a double right there. Excuse me, not with her rework, which there's another copy of Rowan. We need one more copy. But with her furniture. Her furniture bonus is very good. It makes her heals way better. And it uses the Beguile if heroes get close to her. So actually, if a hero gets close within her vicinity, she will use the Beguile ability and charm them, which is very, very powerful. Another copy of Falks there. We have a couple more summons. Then we'll do a couple Stargazer looking for Talene on this account, just like we did with all the rest of Mickey's accounts. Looking to build Talene. We have 181,000 diamonds. A lot more there. 45 scrolls. All right, so we have a couple Stargazer pulls here. Looking for copies of Talene at this point. Which right off the bat, we get a copy of Talene. Very, very nice. And a Lightbearer card. And a double. Back-to-back copies of Talene. That's 2 right off the bat. 2 for 2 summons. Got another elite card there, which is always good. And the third one, nothing on that one. So let's go ahead and we'll get those copies up. Oh, which Nomura we already had. I didn't even see the Nomura. Sorry, Mickey. Didn't even see the Nomura in there, but we pulled one more. Didn't remember from the beginning that we already had Nomura in there. So let's swap that out. Which we'll swap her out. We'll swap Solus in. So that'll complete it there. All right, so let's look at Talene. What do we need to get her up? So that gave us 1 copy. So we only had 1 soul copy. So we need a ton. We need a ton of copies, but we have 181,000 diamonds. So we could pull this out with the Stargazer. So double cards there, which is good. All right, so we got to get lucky with some of these pulls. We need some double pulls, another copy right there, which will take her to Legendary. Double elite cards there, which we need 2 more for Legendary Plus. And I at least want to get her to Mythic. Another copy there, so 1 more will take her to Legendary Plus. We need 3 to Mythic. That is our goal, 3 more to Mythic. Come on, hopefully we do a double pull, which there's another one. We need 2. All right, 2 more to Mythic, which we should be able to get. Definitely with 130,000 diamonds. Come on, we're going to be close on this one. I don't think we're going to be able to take her to Ascended. Still need 2 copies of her. Come on, Stargazer. There's another copy. We need 1 more. 1 more soul copy left. Nothing good on that one. All right, 1 more. Every time I cringe putting 5,000 diamonds into this. Non-faction gear, definitely don't want to see that. All right, still need 1 more copy, which there it is. All right, so at the minimum, we can go ahead and use all of those copies up. So that'll take her to Mythic, which again, Mickey was really looking to get Talene to Ascended, which we've pulled on all the accounts. So I'm not sure if we can pull 6 more copies. 6 more copies is going to be a little bit of a stretch, but let's go for it. Wanted to build Talene. All right, 6 more copies, which hopefully we get Mythic Plus at least. If we can get a double copy of her. 6 more copies, which we only have 60,000 diamonds. It is going to be close. 2 more for Mythic Plus, which again, factionless gear, so sad to see. Some more cards there. Another copy of her, so we need at least 1 more to take her to Mythic Plus. Which again, another faction card there. Another copy, so that takes her to Mythic Plus. 4 more copies, 31,000 left. I would be absolutely shocked if we got it. But again, trying to take Talene to Mythic. We're a little bit shorter on cards on this one, but we are going to be close. 4 copies away. 3 copies away. We got 2 more summons. If we pull 3 copies, and the final pull here, we need 3 copies, which is nothing. All right, that's okay though, because we got really, really close there. Got another copy there. Definitely got her up quite a bit. There she is to Mythic Plus. Super, super powerful hero to push with her signature item and her furniture bonus. Her signature item is number 1. The hero herself is number 1. Also, her furniture is number 1. So, and when you look at the trifecta of what they've built with a hero, she is number 1 across the board for everything. So at this point, I'm thinking because of Rowan, because of Belinda, I'm going to do a couple summons to try to finish off these heroes he's building because they already have signature items. We need a Rowan for Belinda. I believe we need a couple more copies. We still need 4 copies of Belinda, it looks to be. So let's go Lightbearer. I know we did Lightbearer with Mickey's last account, but as you can see, those are the heroes he's building. We need Belinda. We need Rowan. We need a couple more copies. 4 Belinda copies to get her to Ascended, which would be awesome. Elite right off the bat, which is Gwen. I will definitely take copies of Gwen. Gwen is the hero that replaced Belinda on both of my accounts, the Lightbearer and my main account. Gwen was the saving grace that replaced Belinda because she does a crazy amount of continuous damage. Another elite right there. We need at least 1 Rowan, which another copy of Rose. 1 Rowan, we can take him to Ascended, which is where we want him to be to increase his survivability. Get that 20% bonus for stats. Makes a big, big difference with tanking. And Belinda is already at a plus 30 signature item, so definitely getting her damage up as well. Another copy of Falks there. Got a couple more cards. And I'm hoping we get some doubles, hopefully some triples. But even here, we got another copy of Falks. Ton of Lightbearer food, so we can go ahead and get up a lot of different heroes here. But I believe with Falks, that gives us 3 copies there. Look at the food. Double rows of food. We just need Rowan and Belinda. Even Gwen, we got double copies of Gwen, double copies of Rose, which all of them we have to build. So we still need a lot more heroes here to continue to build on this account. But Talene being at Mythic Plus is going to be super, super solid. There's another copy of Falks. Even with the amount of resources that Mickey has just stored on these accounts, he can take Talene, I believe, to a plus 30 signature item at this point, or really, really close to getting her signature item up to the plus 30 level. Another elite right there, have 42 scrolls left. Copy of Belinda. So a little bit closer, still need Rowan with our last 3 summons here. We also do have a couple cards, but I would love to see some copies of Rowan. 2 more pulls, so this is the 3rd one. This will be our elite pull. which fingers crossed, copy of Rowan. Gwen, another copy of Gwen. Definitely, again, such an amazing hero to build. That gives us, I believe, 3 Elite Plus at this point. So even with the food, if we can pull 2 more copies of her, we could get her up to Ascended as well. And the final one is just a couple rares. Let's go through. We'll use our cards. Then we'll check out the cards we got from the Stargazer overall. So there is Cecilia. So finally unlocked her. She is a ranger that is just absolutely amazing in so many aspects of the game. People use her for bosses. She does a lot of damage, plus damage mitigation on Saurus. Another copy of Belinda. We're 2 away. She also does a lot of damage. I have her furniture unlocked on my Lightbearer account. Does a lot of damage to a lot of different targets with her ultimate ability. Astrilda, we haven't seen any copies of her, but still just need a little bit more Belinda love, which is a copy of Lucius. And our final one here, we'll go ahead and pop our Stargazer cards, and that'll just about do it for the summons here. A copy of Rain, the fodder hero for the ages. We did get a couple Graveborn cards, which another copy of Shamir and Damon, very, very nice. 2 more Maulers, copy of Titus, which we love to see. Lorzen unlocked. Look at that with a card. Unlocking Lorzen right there. Pick up our free 100 diamonds. Another copy of Namora, some more food. Then our final one here, Lightbearer, which is double Gwen and a Rose, but no Rowan. So all of that and no Rowan. So we did not see a copy of Rowan. But that gives us Gwen. That gives us enough copies of Gwen to get her 1, 2, 3, 4, get her up to Ascended. Got some more Rigby. Got some more copies of Rose. We have triples of Rose. So she is going to be very close. But again, did not get the Rowan, did not get the Belindas that we were looking for on the Lightbearers. But overall, again, big shout out for Mickey to letting me do all of these summons. Saved an insane amount of resources, as you've seen. Big shout out to his guild, which cannot pronounce the name. Sevsakarnis, maybe? My pronunciation, as you guys know after watching all of my YouTube videos, absolutely horrible with the pronunciation. But we did get Talene all the way to Mythic Plus, which is what we were looking to do. Added some more stars to a couple of heroes, got Brutus up. Didn't get enough for K-Sauce or Rowan or Belinda at this point. So we were just a little bit short on those, but got a ton of heroes. Look at the amount of Mauler heroes we have and the amount of food. So we can go ahead and build the heroes we're looking for, such as Titus. Even here, we have all the copies of Gwen that we need to get her up to Ascended and continue building these heroes. Got Saurus up a little bit. Didn't get enough copies of him to get him any higher, as well as unlock Damon with a couple copies. Pharrell, we have enough to go ahead and take him up to Ascended as well. Same with Grez, going to Ascended. So definitely some good summons. If you'd like me to do the viewer summons for you, furryhippogaming@gmail.com. Go ahead and hit me up. Send me a quick screenshot. We'll schedule some time to do the summons. I know with my schedule it's a little bit tight, so it does take a little bit to get the summons done, but we are done on Mickey's accounts. He is all set, just ready to keep destroying AFK Arena, doing the push right through the campaign, especially with Talene Ascended on most of his accounts. Super powerful. So again, let me know if you want me to do the viewer summons, furryhippogaming@gmail.com. And as always, thank you guys for watching.